Damn right. And you're gonna make a difference.
This one comes with a basic sort of digital package.
Hey, you can make money off my name, make it, okay?
You got the power to change lives, right?
Hello and welcome to the Barry J. McDonald podcast. If you're interested in creating your own digital product or just want to learn more, you're in the right place. Whether you're just starting out or have been working on your digital product for a while, we hope that our podcast will provide valuable insights and inspiration to help you on your journey. Take it away, Barry.
Hi, this is Barry here, and you are very, very welcome to today's podcast episode. Now, have you ever noticed sometimes that you just lose steam? You just lose your passion, you lose your motivation, and sometimes you wonder, well, why am I doing this? Why am I here? Now, if you're at one of those moments, you're not alone, because building an online business can be challenging. But one piece of advice I would recommend you do is find out what is your why. Why are you looking to do all this? Why are you looking to write blog posts? Why are you over on TikTok or on YouTube or whatever platform you're on? Or why are you trying to sell digital products? What's the big why behind it all? Sometimes when we lose sight of our why, we just become directionless. We just lose our passion, we lose our motivation, and we just don't want to do the work that we need to do. But you'll find if you work out what your passion is, what your why is, it can be really, really, it can really help you in those low moments. It can inspire you, it can, recharge you, give you a second breath, or, get you back on the saddle again. Get you back taking action. Now, what I will ask you is just to think for a moment, and what is your why? What is the deep-rooted reason that drives you to want to create an online business? Is it because you've got a passion for the thing you like writing about? Is it because you feel that you've got a purpose, that you've got a message that you need to, to spread all over the world? Or is it simply that you just want to make more money? Now, when you find out and identify what your goal is, it can serve as a foundation. It can be the foundation of your building. If you don't put a building on a good foundation, the building is going to collapse. It's going to be the same too with your online business. If there's a weak foundation there, that business isn't going to grow too big before it's just going to collapse on itself. Or you'll just walk away from it because you don't know why you're doing what you do. Now, your why really matters because when you know your why, it helps you to stay focused and it, motivates you to keep you committed to your online business. When you know what your why is, well, you can see, this is the reason I'm putting myself through this effort. This is why I'm creating this content. This is why I'm getting out of my comfort zone. This is why I'm showing up so consistently, because this is the thing that I would like to achieve. So it's going to help you stay focused and committed to your online business. Now, sometimes maybe just reflecting on your why, considering what would life be like for you if you don't achieve this thing? Or again, maybe thinking about the impact you could be making with that why. A lot of us sometimes, don't really think that we're going to make a big difference in the world. We almost feel like we're a small pebble thrown into the ocean and, what can we do? What changes can we make? But if you stay committed to your why, it will help you because you'll realize that small and all as you are, that you have a voice, that you have some knowledge you want to share with the world, that you want to make a difference. So what I would recommend is, today just getting a pen and paper and writing down what your why is. Take your time doing this. Don't rush because, if you just kind of write the first thing that comes into your mind, it's just a surface why. For example, maybe if you said to me, well, my why is because I want to make money online. That's okay. That's fair enough. A lot of people are online trying to do that. But what's the reason behind that? What I would recommend is, being like maybe a 3-year-old with yourself. You know, that 3-year-old who's always asking that question, why? You know, when you give them an answer to whatever question they ask you, they say why. And then they say why again, and a why again. And, you know, that sometimes can be very frustrating, and it can sometimes drive you up the wall. But they just want to know, you know, a deeper understanding of why you're doing the things that you're doing. Why did you say that? Or why did you act that way? So you need to be like that little 3-year-old yourself. You need to take that first thought that comes to your mind. I want to make money online. Why do you want to make money online? Now you might say, well, I want to make money online because I want a better life for my kids. Now I'm sure you can see, like, only we've kind of gone down one level, but because you've gone down a little bit deeper, that why is a little bit stronger. You know, you're trying to make the money online because you're trying to make a bigger difference in your child's life. Again, maybe go a little bit deeper with that. Why are you trying to make a change in your children's life? Maybe the why behind that, maybe because maybe you grew up in a family that didn't have much money. Maybe your parents were always working all the time, and, you know, you had a lot of time to yourself, and you felt that your parents, you know, not by choice, but they spent more time working than spending time with you. So maybe your why is because, you know, you want to make more money, you want to do it for the kids, and the reason you want to do it for the kids is because this is a life you had when you grew up, and you don't want your life to be a repeat of your parents' life. Now, that's not, you know, saying anything negative about your parents. That was just the situation they were in, that they needed to make money and that you were kind of left on your own, maybe more times than not. But using that, I'm sure you can see you're working down into a third kind of level. You're just chipping away down deeper. I'm sure it will kind of build a little something extra, a little oomph in that why. Again, if you want to, you can go down a little bit deeper. You know, why do you want to make more money than your parents? Again, maybe playing back through past memories and things like that, and not wishing for your kids to be in a situation where maybe, you know, they can't speak to the parents to, you know, to show them maybe an award they got at school, or, you know, something that you feel that your parents missed out on that you would love to share it with them. You know, you can take all those kind of painful memories and all those moments that, you know, are relevant to that why. So you will find sometimes that your why will probably change. Right now, your why might be because, you know, you want to make money online because you want to make a bigger difference to your kids' lives. But then eventually, maybe when you reach that point, when you are making more money and you are making a difference in your kids' lives, you know, that why kind of loses its power because it's not really relevant to you anymore because you've reached that point. So sometimes we need to reevaluate our why. You know, we need to think, well, this is the point I'm at right now. What is the next point? You know, what is the next kind of dot on the map I would like to go to? And again, ask yourself, why do I want to do that? You know, maybe you have a couple of $1,000 coming in, but you're saying to yourself, well, I'd like to make $10,000 or I'd like to make $100,000 a year. Again, why would you want to do that? Again, dig down through the kind of levels and come up with a really, really strong why, and then that can be like a lighthouse, or that can be like a beacon that you can aim for to get to the next part on your journey. So always kind of reevaluate your whys, and if you find that maybe if you have a why and it's not kind of, you know, motivating you, it's not inspiring you, it's not making you want to show up, well then it could be maybe that why isn't strong enough, or if you haven't dug deep down into why you wanted that thing. So try that out today. As I said, you know, sometimes in those low moments when we're just lacking passion, just not feeling motivated, not feeling inspired, it's just because we're kind of running on fumes. We're kind of running directionless. We don't know, well, you know, why am I doing this? Sometimes we just get so caught up in a business, it's all kind of busy. And we're never really thinking to ourselves, well, why am I doing all this stuff? Why am I writing? Why am I recording? Why am I, you know, putting myself out? Why am I locking myself away in the study for a couple of hours when I could be watching TV, or I could be hanging out with my friends, or I could spend time with my kids? Why am I doing this? So get that why, write it down on a piece of paper, and before maybe you start business, maybe tomorrow, read through that why. This is the reason you're showing up. This is what you're looking to do. This is the message you're looking to spread. This is, you know, you want to look back on your life and have a great life. Maybe your why could be that you don't want to have a life filled with regrets. So, whatever your why is, there are no right, there are no wrong answers. It's just simply your why. So find out what your why is and be like that toddler. Question yourself deeper and deeper and deeper. Why do I want this? Why do I want this? Why do I want this? And you will find that when you eventually reach that point, it might bring maybe a tear to your eye. It might, make your heart flutter, or it might, you might feel something with it. So don't have a kind of shallow why. Don't just kind of write down the first thing and says, well, this is why I'm doing it. I'm looking to make money, or I'm looking to spread my message. No, that's not going to power you in those low moments. You need to find a really, really passionate why, something that's deep down inside of you. Write it down and read it every day, and that'll give you an idea of why you're actually putting yourself through all this, and that will fire you up through those low moments. Give that some thought today. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening. If you're interested in learning more about how to create your own profitable digital course from scratch, we have a special report that we know you'll love. To pick up your copy of Piggyback Profits, How to Make Your First Profitable Course, go to writecome.com now. We'll see you in the next episode.